Hey traders, John Howell here. So today I want to share this with you here. This is one indicator that's been that's set back to the 1950s, and you can see that every time we get below this 4% level on this one indicator, look at this here. So we get below and it spikes. We get below, especially when we get below and go sideways, and it spikes. Down sideways for a while, and then it spikes. We get below it here. We almost got below it there, and we got below it here. And what that simply means is this is an early warning sign of recession. So when we get this here, we get the spike, which is a recession. We had a massive recession here. Now we're down here again as well too. So that tells me that we're probably likely to get a spike soon, and there's a recession here. I'll talk to you exactly what this indicator is and what this chart is all about. I'm going to walk you through that exactly step by step and reveal that to you. So also what I'm going to share with you in today's session is I'm going to talk to you about the shift, exactly what I talked about just there. I'm going to talk to you about the shift coming, which is an early warning sign of a recession coming. And we saw that with the chart there. I'm going to walk you through more in detail of what that is. Also, there is one market right now, guys. I've been watching. I'm like, oh, this is setting up for an amazing, amazing trade. There's one market right now. GB equals the next slingshot move. You see the euphoria that we're getting in the stock market right now? Well, I believe there's going to be one market, there's a few markets out there that's not really joining this euphoria phase, but I believe the euphoria phase is about to start in these markets. So if you missed out on the euphoria phase in the stock market, you might be able to get on this one, just get this one here. And the next slingshot is about to start. I'm going to talk to you exactly about what that is. And again, I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to remove these here, show you exactly what that is all about. So, but first guys, before I get into what these two are, I just want to give you a quick little technical analysis update across the stock market. But before I do that, guys, make sure you grab access to this free trading course here. You can pause the video, you can see all this amazing stuff. I'm giving away free membership access to this free complete trading course. I've been doing that for a while right now. It's a brand new course that I've got, and I'm about to take it down. So that very first link in the description there, guys, or go to johnsfreegift.com to go through that. So let's actually go through and go through a bit of a technical analysis update when it comes to the stock market. And euphoria phase is still on a steaming move to the upside. Now, we're just continuing to go up from here, guys. And again, the danger things about trying to enter in, especially this particular market here, like the Dow Jones, is look how much we've gone up from here. I personally believe when this thing turns, it's going to turn fast, but we just never know when that turn's going to be, right? So you really want to be careful. I say careful. I really wouldn't want to be trying to go long this market right now. It may continue up for a while, but that's not the norm, okay? What we want to do is we want to be starting to stack the odds on our side, right? Of having a successful trade, of having a successful trading career. So the norm is not this market just keeps going up and up and up and up. Show me on the chart where it just keeps going up and up and up without any sign of pullback. It just doesn't happen. And we're just getting this absolute euphoria phase right now. Just absolutely just explosive move to the upside, the Dow Jones. And this Santa Claus rally is about to come to an end. I really do believe that. But with what I've said just there, the problem with these euphoria phases is that you just never know when they're going to end. So trying to step in front of it, trying to short it, it's probably not a good idea. But trying to go long right now is probably not a good idea. Now, with what I just said there, guys, I'm applying simple technical analysis and my analysis to the Dow Jones. It's important to not put a blatant statement across the whole market. So if I do the exact same analysis on the S&P 500, okay, in the S&P 500, if I do the exact analysis on the S&P 500, we can see that the S&P 500 is pretty much doing the same thing on the Dow Jones. Now, this is the S&P 500. This does not apply to all the stocks in the S&P 500. I'm not talking about the individual stocks in the S&P 500. I'm just talking about the S&P 500 here. Okay? And so as we do our analysis, because there's many stocks right now, guys, that are setting up for a shorting opportunity for me in the stock market right now. And then there's also a handful of stocks I have on my watch list that are getting ready for a bullish breakout. So I have both bullish and bearish breakouts, or bullish and bearish setups that I'm looking to trade. There's both bearish setups and bullish setups. So the purpose of me saying that is I personally am not on one side or the other. right? And what I've learned is that just because the S&P 500 is screaming to the upside does not mean all stocks in the S&P 500 are doing the exact same thing, right? We say S&P 500 doing this, so therefore I'm only looking for bullish trades right now. It's probably not a good idea. What you want to be doing is you want to have a player analysis, because the individual stocks, as you go through them, you'll start to see that some are making 52-week highs, some are making 52-week lows, some stocks haven't been doing anything for the last couple of months. Like they're in different phases from there. So I really want to make sure you understand that don't put just because the S&P 500, the S&P 500 index is doing this right now, don't go to the individual stocks in the S&P 500 and have that biased with theirs. It's a big thing for me to understand that through there. Let's go look at the Nasdaq here. And the Nasdaq is up, and then we had a bit of a pullback, and now another really screaming into the upside. Again, traders, the hard thing about the individual indices right now is they're in this massive euphoria phase, but when it does turn, it's probably going to turn hard and fast. Or when it does stop, if we end up just going sideways for a while and then continuing, we're probably going to have a really big sideways period in the markets overall from there. Let's go look at the actual mining sector from here. Mining sector really strong here, guys. Look at this here. Really strong. We're definitely getting some sort of a trend line coming up through here. We are definitely making these higher lows, and now another higher low through here. So we're definitely in a very strong upward trending market from here. Really strong upward trending market. And it looks like it's trying to start a new bull trend through here. And what I mean by that is that if we have a look at this chart, you can really see we're trying to establish a very good bull move, but the moves haven't been strong at all, right? We had a little move up and then a move down, and we had a little move up and then we had this move down. So even though it's slowly going up from here, we're not in a very strong trend yet. I do believe the mining sector is going to be amazing next year. In a couple of years time frame, but I'm not sure when that bull trend is going to start from there. And let's go look at silver right now on a short-term basis here. Silver's definitely still holding this low, higher low, and a higher low through here. So the line in the sand for me to say silver is no longer in a upward trend, which it isn't an upward trend right now, but just slightly, is that we break this low here around $22.75 level. That's probably the big key that I'm watching for there. Also looking at the actual gold chart as well too. We're still developing lows, higher lows, and higher lows. So this is what's called an upward trend, okay? This here is not a downtrend. This here is not a downtrend. It's a down move, but not a downtrend, okay? In an upward market, what do you have? You actually have higher lows and higher lows, okay? So here, this is not a downtrend. A trend is higher lows and higher highs, right? A move down, pullback, counter trend, whatever you call it. That's part of an upward trend. So whenever we get these periods through here, it's just part of the upward trend in place from there. But we are developing these higher lows from there. So let's actually get into. Oh, by the way, free access to the trading course there. Let's actually get into this chart through here. What is that chart? That chart is the unemployment rate. Here we go here. So this is the unemployment rate from here. And as you can see that, and this just gives us a bit of a warning sign of what's to come. Okay, so just being prepared about what's to come, so you're not freaked out by like, oh, it's here. Oh my goodness, I never saw this coming. Everything looked okay. And that is, as you can see, whenever we start to get, like this is the unemployment rate. We've been down here now, the 4%. As you can see, we're down here at 4% for quite some time as well too, through the 1960s, through here, and when we do eventually start to spike up, right, and then through here as well too. When we do eventually start to spike up, and when we start to get a kick back up, I believe that's going to be the start of a really big move. So if I do that, and let's actually go to the 1 year worth of data. Sorry, 5 years. Sorry, 10 years. Let's go 5 years. Yeah, so we haven't really kicked up yet, have we? But once we do start to kick up, like we've been flat through here. Once you see the unemployment rate start to do something like this, get like to 5%. I believe personally that that's going to be the sign. As you can see, when it starts to kick up, then we get a big move. When it starts to kick up, then we're probably going to have a really big move to the upside. Now, I don't believe that's going to happen from there. We may get unemployment's at 4. We may get maybe a 6 to 8%. I don't want you to be freaked out about that by guys like, oh my goodness, it's recession. It's like, 8, oh my goodness, we're now at 8% unemployed. Yeah, that means there's 92. There's 92% employed, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you on that one there. And this one right here, let's go to this chart here. So this one here is that's that early warning sign. Now there's one market. What is this? That one market is gold breakout equals the next slingshot move. Let me share with you what I'm talking about here. So let's go back to the gold chart, but I want to bring up the weekly chart because look at this through here. Look at this sexy beast through here, okay? So we can see that we've had this move. We have this overall channel from here. And we've been doing nothing from here, absolutely nothing. And we're starting to slowly develop a bit of an upward trend through there. Once this trend is in place, which it is now, okay, we're starting to develop these higher lows. Once we do get the breakout, I do believe we're about to see a euphoria phase. We haven't gotten in gold yet. As I said in the intro, we haven't actually got the euphoria phase yet. But once we do see something like that, I believe gold is going to start to take on some serious price action to the upside. So there we go, traders. Hope this helped you out, traders. If you would like to I've just opened up a few spots to my coaching program for all of 2024. It's a 12-month coaching program with me personally. Every single day, I'll be coaching you and helping you in the markets. And I'll be showing you what I'll be doing. I give you my $10,000 AI scans. I teach you what I'm doing, and I'm there every single day helping you and guiding you and coaching you in the markets. And I'm showing you what I'm actually doing with my real money in the markets, by the way. I'm not just coaching you, but I'm showing you what I personally do with my real money in the markets every single day. And you can see that through there. I've got a couple of spots left open, traders. So if you'd like to apply for that, again, it's for a full 12 months. If you are dedicated and you're serious and you really want to take your trading to another level, if you've had a bad year and you want to be able to sort of piggyback off me and see what I'm doing next year and what I'm doing with my trading, but also they'll be able to coach you every single day, then this is it for you. I promise you guys, if you are struggling right now, I can set you straight. That second link in the description there, guys. Click on that and go fill out the actual application form on that page. And I'll personally call you to see if you are a good fit. Have a great day, traders, and I'll see you in the next video.